back to That Horror Couple. I'm Kaylee.
And I'm Rob.
And happy end of 2023. We are here today to count down our top 10 favorite horror movies that came out this year.
We have 12 months.
Yes.
10 movies. As it turns out, 2023 was a pretty wild year for horror, actually.
Yeah, there were some pretty good movies that came out
this year. It was
actually
hard for us to make this damn list. We kept changing things around and arguing.
Yeah, true.
We were arguing.
True.
Kaylee was scratching things off aggressively.
The pen is blue.
But we're going to take you to the movies
Yeah.
that captured us, grabbed us,
Yeah.
took us on a ride.
Yeah, exactly.
Take me on.
Take on me. Let's do it.
That was awesome.
That horror couple.
Oh, yeah.
That horror couple.
It's us.
That horror couple. That horror couple. And they talk about horror.
Like and subscribe.
Before we begin this list, one that was on the list that we kicked off that I wanted to just mention is Skinamarink.
Skinamarink was the weirdest movie I've ever
Dude,
seen.
it's either the worst movie I ever saw or the greatest thing I've ever seen. I have no idea where this lands.
Yeah.
It was such an interesting, weird horror movie. Kind of like found footage, but way different. It was like...
terrifying.
Yeah, like they zoomed in on like the corner of a wall for like 5 minutes. And
Yeah, the static on the TV was very eerie.
first time I watched that was in the dark at night, and it was honestly scary. And I was like, what the hell am I watching?
Yeah, we had all the lights off, and in one point, I think one of the children's names in the movie was Kaylee.
Yeah.
So like the weird, creepy voice was like, Kaylee. And it was like dark in here, and I was like, I don't like this.
Well, that was me. I was like, Kaylee,
Yeah.
get me a snack.
Oh. I definitely say watch it though, because it was worth a one-time watch at least for how freaky and terrifying it was.
Yeah, just when you think you've seen it all, I feel like this film was way different, and
Yeah.
like, it could definitely start its own category of whatever it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, it definitely deserves a mention.
Yeah.
I say. On to the top 10, Sammy.
Top 10.
Sally.
Sammy.
That's our friend.
Yeah. Hi, Sammy. Our number 10 is Insidious the Red Door. Directed by Patrick Wilson, the 5th installment in this franchise actually brings back all of our cast from the first Insidious. It came out in 2010. Basically the story around their oldest son, and when he goes to college, the lipstick demon sort of follows him. So it's definitely scary, sad, but I think it was a good movie though. I think it was a good 5th installment.
I remember liking that. I think we reviewed it kind of high.
We did,
Gave it
yeah.
like an 8, I think.
Yeah, I think we gave it a pretty high score. The dad and mom are, spoiler alert, divorced. It kind of starts out on kind of a downer, but I think at the end it kind of wraps it up all pretty nicely. So I definitely say check it out.
Coming in at our number 9,
Number 9.
we got Cobweb Dog.
Yeah.
And dude, I feel like this film was very Halloweenish, very Halloween vibe, very good film, and I feel like it got overlooked, underrated.
Yeah.
Did not get a full theatrical release.
No, it wasn't marketed like at
Dude,
all either.
We had to drive out
Yeah.
to go see it.
We did, like 40 minutes, I think.
We had to go to like this like weird like theater that isn't mine.
Yeah, we don't usually go
Yeah,
there.
usually when I walk in, I'm like, what up? They're like, what up, Rob? This
Yeah.
one didn't know anyone.
No.
But I went anywhere.
Yeah. It was fun. I mean, not fun, but it was a darker film, but it took place during Halloween, so
Yeah.
there were pumpkins everywhere.
Let's carve a scary face this time.
We had Lizzie Kaplan from Mean Girls as the mom and Anthony Starr from The Boys as the dad, and we had a really likable main character, the little boy. You felt so bad for him the whole time. And his teacher, remember Miss Devine?
She went out of her way for this
Yeah, Miss Devine.
kid. She went above and beyond. And that was just a substitute teacher.
Yeah, that was just a
Damn.
substitute. She went above and beyond her job. Yeah.
Yeah, if my teachers gave that much of a fuck,
Yeah.
I would not be doing YouTube.
Yeah, maybe not.
I would be a doctor
Okay.
of YouTube.
Yeah.
I have a PhD in YouTubeology.
Ah. But this movie was definitely worth a watch. That is why it's made it to number 9 on our list.
Yeah.
So if you haven't checked it out, I believe it's available
It
to
would
buy or
definitely make a
rent.
good October watch.
Yeah, definitely good October watch. So very lovable main character, lots of Halloween ambiance, and a really crazy twist ending. It goes either way. A lot of people either say they
I
really
didn't like
loved
the
it
ending.
or they hated. Most people said they did not like the ending, but I'm kind of on the fence as to whether or not I like that twist at the end still. We're gonna have to check that one out again, but
No,
yeah.
it was like a good ending. It was going strong, and then like it was headed towards the end, and they just totally like
Made it kind of weird.
they people under the stairs did.
Yeah, it was really weird.
I was like, say what?
Yeah.
It's like a creature feature now?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, it's a creature feature.
Yeah.
Our number 8 is Hell House. LLC.
Origins, the prequel to the original film. One of my favorites,
This was a
actually.
Shudder release, wasn't
This was
it?
a Shudder original release that came out, I believe it came out like the week of Halloween. It was found footage, obviously, although I thought it was really well done. I actually enjoy all of these. Well, I think third one.
Oh yeah, didn't they give an origin to the clown story?
They did. That we got to see where like the clown suit came from in from the original movie, which is super terrifying. That clown is really, really scary.
Oh dude, that clown is.
It's like a demonic type clown. It's
Less
like really
is more with
scary.
that clown.
Yeah, just the turn of his head is like terrifying. And there's that scene in the movie in the room with the brother Chase comes face to face with the clown. Do you remember that part? That was like really insane.
They also took like the running out into the woods. There was like a Blair Witch look-alike.
That was
scene.
amazing.
Yeah.
I love that scene. Yeah, with the people in the black hoods chasing them. That was so terrifying.
It definitely was a good year for streaming horror.
I think so too.
A lot of good horror this year was streaming, which is cool because I like that better than the theater a lot of times.
I will you, all right? I will enter you. You're gonna enter me?
Yeah, I love
No
staying
one
home
bothered me.
watching.
No
Yeah.
kids talking. Nobody laughed. Mom, I need to go to the bathroom, Daddy.
Yeah.
Not now, damn it.
Or there was somebody in the movie we just went to see, The Iron Claw. There was a guy who had like a hacking coughing fit and he wouldn't leave the theater. He just kept hacking like in the theater. Like it was like he was trying to fight it, so it made it worse.
This guy was coughing up a lung in the
Yeah,
middle
it
of
was
the
really
theater.
sad.
And I'm like, dude, if you have to like puke, go outside.
Yeah,
please.
that movie was really heavy too, so it just kept taking away from the movie that the guy kept going. I was like, oh, okay.
That was an awesome impression.
Yeah.
2023 had some good PG-13 horror.
It did.
We got a killer dog.
We did. Megan, from the beginning of this year. That was it was pretty good for a PG-13 horror movie.
Dude, I swear to God, like I was like, oh, is it gonna be like another Chucky? No, it was like its own thing, dude. It dealt with AI, like taking it to Terminator style. What if AI gets too strong?
Goes into a Barbie doll.
There is no faith,
Yeah.
just what we made. Sarah Connor.
And I really loved Allison Williams and Violet McGraw in this. I thought as the aunt-niece like combo, like dynamics they were playing, I thought they did a really good job, and I really liked both of those characters and I really cared about them. So I think it made you like the movie more.
Definitely was, and a lot of the kills were like off screen, or I felt like it was pretty like suspenseful and brutal, and honestly pretty scary. Evil doll movie for what they could do with PG-13. I heard there's some uncut footage too. That
Yeah, we
need
need to see that. We need to see it uncut because it would be cool to see like a rated R version.
Yeah, I wonder if there's gonna be a sequel. There should be a sequel.
There should be a sequel. There should be like, I wonder if Megan will ever meet Chucky.
There should be like a crossover.
Yeah, or something like that. Megan and somebody.
I don't know, too predictable.
Yeah.
But I really feel like Megan could be a series though.
I think so, and I really enjoyed it. I think we rated that one pretty high too when we saw it.
Coming up next is The Nun 2.
At number 6. Yeah, this was a sequel to the 2018 title The Nun.
So Farmiga's back.
Taste of Farmiga is back, yes. And,
No, she's back though, but she's like an official nun. She's not like
Yeah.
a nun in training this time. This time she's like, dude, I dealt with
I'm an
Val.
actual nun, yeah.
Now I know how to deal with things.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty dark, creepy film.
It was, there were
And-
certain parts that were very
Yeah,
terrifying.
every time
yeah.
you mix like religion with evil and devilly stuff, it's like,
Yeah.
A lot of jump scares too in this
Lot
one.
of jump-
It was crazy.
At number 5, we have Talk
to me. Tell me about it.
Yeah, this is A24's Australian horror movie.
A24 delivered several times this
They
year.
did. They're a great company, great production company. I love Talk to Me. I thought it was probably the scariest movie I've seen this year.
Yeah, dude.
Probably the scariest movie I've seen this year.
It was another one of those things along the lines of like Skinamarink where I was like, yeah, I've seen it all. I don't think horror could be scary. No, horror could be scary again.
Yeah,
And
it can.
This film was definitely a good example of that, and I definitely dug the cast. I dug like the weird story about like the hand and the seance,
The
seance
seance
parties. They were
stuff.
like,
Yeah, I love how the teenagers are just like.
oh.
I think that's meditation.
Oh.
You're doing. Yeah.
Well, what were they doing?
They were like calling upon things.
No, but
something
they
you
were
shouldn't
like
be doing.
they were like lighting candles. And
Yeah,
like,
they were. Oh, yeah, they were trying to bring in other entities from another dimension, which is stuff you shouldn't mess around with, because you don't know what's gonna come through.
No, but it was scary, dude. Like this film honestly scared me. I was surprised at this one.
I was too. I think it had one of the most terrifying scenes I've ever seen in a horror film.
For what I thought was gonna be like just another like watch and done movie. I was like, oh, yeah, I'll see it. Think it was pretty good. Yeah, whatever. But like, no, I left that theater like shit.
That was scary. The one scene with when the little brother gets like possessed, I think that's one of the scariest scenes I've seen in a horror film, at least recently. Super terrifying. So if you haven't seen Talk to Me, definitely check it out.
Yeah, it's definitely like some fun you can have with a hand.
Yeah.
Next up is definitely one that is definitely up there on my list.
Yeah,
Evil
same.
Dead Rise,
And
number 4.
That was a great
Dude,
Evil Dead movie.
That was definitely like along the lines of like the Evil Dead remake for me with the gore. It takes place place in an apartment complex instead of a log cabin. I like the claustrophobicness of like apartment
Yeah,
complex.
makes you so uncomfortable. Yeah, it's like a rundown like apartment complex too.
Yeah, and like I just like the characters, the aunt, the kids, single mother story, and like a family. One of the kids messes with like a tape recorder or like one of those books.
And the Necronomicon.
Yeah, the evil is all upon this family now, and mommy is with the damn maggots.
I know the CGI and stuff in this movie is really cool. How they did like the possession scenes, like one scene where the sister's like eating glass. That was like really, like they did a really good job, and the music was great too.
Yeah, it's definitely rewatchable. It's scary too. It's definitely entertaining.
Yeah,
and, there's definitely lots of shout-outs to the original Evil Dead with the chainsaw was almost exactly.
That was an awesome.
That was like an Ash chainsaw brought back again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of left it open where there could be another one of these, and I think there will be.
I think there will be, and I can't wait.
We're in the top 3, yo.
Yeah, number 3.
What gets our bronze medal?
I would say
Good
Eli
one.
Roth Thanksgiving. Yes.
Finally, an old school slasher brought back
to the modern era.
If you like 80s stuff, 90s stuff, this brings you back, and this was a long time in the making for Eli Roth.
It was.
He was thinking about this film since 2007, and this film definitely gave the horror slasher fan something to watch every Thanksgiving.
Yes.
For sure. I love this setup. I love these characters. Very slasherish. The kills were very creative. Somebody got cooked like a turkey.
That part is so unsettling. Yeah, it makes my skin crawl thinking about it, actually. Yeah.
They captured the whole Black Friday thing where everybody wanted their waffle iron, and there was a riot, and then like because people got injured during the riot, there's hell to pay the following year.
Yeah.
But who's pissed? We must find out.
Yeah.
It's a good whodunit too.
It is a very good whodunit. It has like a Scream ending type reveal at the end, which is kind of shocking and really cool. I love the twist at the end because I thought it was not the person that it was, so that was pretty neat.
Yeah. Is there gonna be a sequel? I heard
there is gonna be a sequel to this movie, so I can't wait. Yeah.
What's gonna be like Thanksgiving? The Leftovers.
Yeah, or Black Friday. It's gonna be called Black Friday because it's like the day after. That would be cool. Yeah.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
It's like the waffle iron is back on
I
sale.
know. It's like that guy's brother instead of him. His neck injured through the glass is gonna be his brother getting the waffle iron this time. Do you want to play a game?
Who gets our silver medal?
Saw X. Tobin Bell. Shawnee Smith.
X marks the spot on this
Yeah.
one. This film was awesome. It takes place in between Saw 1 and Saw 2. So we get Tobin Bell, Jigsaw, alive and well.
On to Mexico.
Honestly, I love the Saw series, and this is probably one of the best ones.
It's probably my favorite one.
I really
the
think
original, yeah.
this one was so impressive to me for something that we weren't sure how it was going to turn out. Saw X really told a great story. We saw another side of John Kramer that was very likable. We saw the whole backstory to how he tried to treat his cancer before he went on his super killing sprees.
Yeah.
It was so well done. Kind of flipped the audience in a way where
You're rooting for the
the
killer.
We saw the whole story from John Kramer's point of view. So when these people that did him wrong were in the traps, I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
you're like, turn it on.
don't let him out of that shit.
Yeah. And we got some Amanda in this too. Amanda was back, so that was really cool to see her.
She had her pig mask too.
She did, so it was really cool. Brought you right back to 2004 to the first Saw.
Apparently there's gonna be another one, which I'm excited
Saw
about.
11, so we are super pumped.
Yeah, such a great story, and there's so much they can do with just throwing that character in between movies now.
I know.
So
There's so much you can do.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see Saw.
And play a game.
I'm playing.
Yeah, let's go.
Drum roll, please. What gets our number 1 spot of 2023? Caitlin?
It's Scream 6. This one came out at the beginning of the year.
Definitely worthy.
It's definitely worthy to be number 1 on our list. I think it was a wonderful sequel to the Scream 5. I enjoyed it more than Scream 5. I love Melissa Barrera, Jenna Ortega.
The core 4 definitely
The
was
core 4,
very likable.
they were great. I loved them. I loved the kills were great.
The ladder scene, dude.
Yeah, the ladder scene was super intense. So, it had your blood pumping, sitting on the edge of your seat type stuff. Scream never really disappoints, though, to be honest. These movies are always usually pretty fun and pretty cool. Even the weaker ones in the series are still fun.
They actually pulled off a good movie without Nev, too.
I think they did, I thought it was really rewatchable, really well done.
We still got Courtney Cox.
We did.
Yeah,
we got Hayden Panettiere from Scream 4. That was really cool to have her back. Kirby.
And talk about the fans totally aching to find out who the killer was. Before this came out, stuff was getting
there
leaked.
were there
rumors
was
were getting
leaked
spread.
rumors.
Stuff was oh no, is this a leaked footage? I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it till it comes super psyched for this. And it was Ghostface in New York City. Totally cool location, totally different, but it was also on Halloween.
Yeah, I love the atmosphere. Yeah, that was so cool.
And a brutal Ghostface at that.
Very brutal Ghostface.
Ghostface with a shotgun like a fucking redneck farmer.
I know,
or something.
like he's hunting
like,
deer.
get off my property, boy!
That was insane.
So it's like, hey, what you looking at? Start stepping, bro.
Right? And the opening to this movie was insane. It was so good.
Probably one of the best scream openings.
One of the best scream openings.
Oh, is that when he
ever
says
since
like,
the first one.
screw scary movies?
Who gives about movies? Yeah. That was awesome.
They also showed Jason Takes Manhattan. You know, if you're a fan, there's
other
definitely
horror franchises. Yeah.
Scream always does that.
They do. They're really meta. They're really cool about doing stuff like that. I love it. So we hope you guys enjoyed our countdown of our top 10 favorite horror movies of this year.
Do you agree?
Do you agree?
disagree?
Do you not? Comment down below. Give us your list. Let us know what your favorite
What's your
movies
list?
are from this year. Horror movies from this year. Make sure you click on that bell to be notified when we drop all of our new horror movie reviews, horror movie trailer breakdowns. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. If you like what you see, you want to donate to the channel, we have a super thanks option right down there.
We have merch up the wazoo.
We have merch now. So if you go to our page, and right next to the community tab is our store tab. So click on that. It takes you right to Spreadshop, and you can shop to your heart's desire.
Shop till you drop.
Shop till you drop, man.
We got some good stuff too.
Yeah, we do.
Our
So
logos
make sure you
are
check
dope.
it out. We hope you guys had a wonderful holiday season, and we will see you soon.
Thanks for watching.
Oh yeah.
Horror couple.
It's us.
That horror couple. That horror couple. And they talk about